Okay, on our next example, we have different signs. So we'd find the difference or subtract these values. We always do the bigger one minus the smaller one. Ugh, if I could write. And we keep the sign of the number that looks bigger, the one with greater absolute value or the one that is further from 0. So negative 3.2. Let's try some more. If you're feeling confident, stop the video, try this one on your own. See if you can do it without any help. On this one, again, we have different signs, so we need to find the difference. We need to subtract the two values, the bigger one minus the smaller one. And we keep the sign of the bigger looking number, the one that is further from 0 or has greater absolute value. So it would be a positive 0.5. Okay, when you plant a seed below the ground, that's negative 3.5 inches. And when it grows, that's positive 15 3/4. Well, these signs are different, so we'd find the difference of our numbers, bigger minus smaller. Now we need common denominators, so let's do this one times 2. 3/4 take away 2/4 is 1/4. And 15 take away 3 is 12. Now we keep the sign of the number with greater absolute value. Whoa. So the positive team, or the positive addend, and we would say 12 1/4 inch. What does this represent? We do have another question here to answer. Well, if we're looking at the difference between these two, we're finding the height of the flower above the ground would be 12 1/4 inch. Last example. The diagram shows the changes in the water level after the 6:49 a.m. high tide. Which expression represents the water level in feet at the 7:15 p.m. high tide? Okay, so we start out in the morning, and so that's a 0. We drop to the afternoon, and then in the evening it goes back up. Again, we have different signs, so we need to find the difference of these two values, the bigger number minus the smaller. And we keep the sign of the bigger value, which would be the negative. And this is in feet. So this would indicate that at the end of the day, we end a little below 0, which is true. All right, I'll see you next time. We'll be looking at subtracting with integers and rational numbers.